Okay, so good morning, students. So in the previous class, we have done until this. So I've already uploaded this. We've discussed about part one, part two, and part three. In part one, we have started with this computer networks. These is all about how computer networks, advantages and disadvantages. So after that, we have started with the components of computer networks, and after that, we have started with the server. This component you all can see. Okay, so please see this playlist, and definitely you will get this knowledge of computer networks. And definitely for the term, this is all about the term two, that is of 10 marks. And please read once from your Sumit Arora book. So after seeing the playlist, you just have a look at your Sumitra Rhoda book and you have to learn all the full form because all the full forms are very important. After that, we have discussed about this hub and switch, and after that, these communication channel. Okay, and the next we have this types of networks. So, two types of networks. The last topic that we have left, that is based on component rules. So let's start with this again. That is a client server network. Okay, so a computer network in which one centralized, we have also discussed that one centralized server is there and all the computers are connected with this only. So this is your centralized network, that is a client server network. Okay, now dedicated, what is this dedicated server? In client server architecture, dedicated server these are specially assigned for this purpose. So this server, the bank server, is also a dedicated server. In peer-to-peer, any computer with good configuration will make the server forceful. We have discussed this. Okay, what is a server based and what is the client peer-to-peer based. Now let's see what is a client server or peer-to-peer network. So server has the control ability while client don't. Okay, we have discussed that bank server is also a server. Basically, it contains all the data, but client cannot control this, so server can control. In peer-to-peer network, all the computers have equal ability. ये देखो सब peer-to-peer में क्या होता है? कोई कंप्यूटर बड़ा छोटा नहीं होता है. All the computers are of equal range. Okay, so after that, but in a server based network, so this one computer is connected with all the computers. Okay, that single computer, basically the range of this computer is more. Basically it contains lots of data and whole, basically you can see it is the main server. Okay, this is a bank server, you can imagine. But in peer to peer network, subsystems क्या है, एक ही range के हैं and it is of equal capacity. Okay, now we have this higher cabling cost, and in this we have cheap cabling cost. Now third, it is used in small and large networks, and it is used in small network only. Now fourth is easy to manage, you can easily manage this client server network. Now we have hard to manage. Now fifth is installation of software done only in the server while client server share the software. Okay, आपको पता है सर्वर में ही सिर्फ इंस्टॉलेशन होता है मेन सॉफ्टवेयर का, एंड सॉफ्टवेयर हैज टू बी इंस्टॉल्ड इन एवरी कंप्यूटर, लेकिन पीयर टू पीयर में हर एक कंप्यूटर में हमें डालना पड़ेगा. Now sixth is one powerful computer acting as a server. सिर्फ एक powerful computer होगा जिसमें वही act करेगा और उसी से सारी devices हमारी connect होंगी. So basically this is the main server that we are talking about. Okay. Now the next we have this peer-to-peer. So no server is needed. All the computers are of equal capacity. Okay. And this equal capacity, basically computers, what they can do. So it contains the software. All systems contain the software. Now next we have this types of computers, types of network based on communication channels. So we have discussed about this wired computer network and wireless computer network. So let's see this. In wired, we have in wired computer network, the host and the devices are interconnected through wires and cables. Okay, if your devices are connected with the help of wires, with the help of cables, it means that this is a wired network. So in this we have this twisted pair cable, coaxial pair, fiber optical cable. Okay, this is the fastest that we have already discussed. Fiber optical cable, this is the fastest that we have. Okay, now let's see some you can see some important terms in this networking. And if you talk about this wire and wireless network, so first is this attenuation, that is a fall of signal strength. If your signal strength is falling, okay, this term is called attenuation. Okay, after that the next we have this distortion. Now change in the shape of signal. अगर signal की shape change हो रही है, so it means that there is a distortion is there. Okay, first of all the signal is good, the strength of the signal is good. After that the strength of the signal is decreasing, it means that there is a change in the shape of a signal. Okay, now we have this noise immunity. Okay, no distortion while communication. Okay, there is no distortion while the noise is communicating. It means that basically if two voice are interrupting at the same time, this is called a noise. Okay, if it is a noise immune, it means there is no distortion is there while your basically data is going from one place to another place, there is no distortion. This is called noise immunity. Okay, and after that basically let's see the difference between this we have not seen at yet. So next we have this twisted pair cable, coaxial cable और optical pair cable में ये difference देख लेते हैं एक बार. Okay, so transmission of the signal takes place in electrical form over the metallic conducting wire. So इसमें electrical form में होता है. We have already see the images. You can see, go refer to part 1, part 2 and part 3. Coaxial cable में इट में क्या होता है, एक इनर कंडक्टर भी लगा होता है, ठीक है। ऑप्टिकल फाइबर, दिस बेसिकली हैव अ ग्लास फाइबर, ओके। इन दिस मीडियम नॉइज इम्यूनिटी इज लो, ऑब्वियसली बात है नॉइज इम्यूनिटी लो होगी, जैसे जैसे आपका क्वालिटी बढ़ती है तो उसमें हायर इम्यूनिटी और बेस्ट होता है हमारे पास ऑप्टिकल फाइबर, इज द हाईएस्ट नॉइज इम्यूनिटी। तो जो भी आपका एक और आपका सिग्नल जो पास होगा वो इससे कभी भी डिस्टॉर्ट नहीं होगा, कभी भी इससे कोलाइड नहीं होगा। नाउ वी हैव द ट्विस्टेड पेयर केबल कैन बी इफेक्टेड ड्यू टू एक्सटर्नल मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, ये इफेक्ट हो सकता है, बट कोएक्सियल केबल थोड़ा कम इफेक्ट होगा और ऑप्टिकल जो है बेस्ट है। चीपेस्ट सबसे सस्ता है, मॉडरेट है और एक्सपेंस, जैसे क्वालिटी बढ़ेगी तो एक्सपेंसिव तो होगा ही, आई थिंक यू ऑल कैन अंडरस्टैंड दिस। इसकी बैंडविड्थ लो है, ओके, बैंडविड्थ मींस फ्रीक्वेंसी हाईएस्ट माइनस लोवेस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी, how what the range it can cover. So basically it has high bandwidth because it is expensive, it contains good glass fiber. Attenuation is very, attenuation क्या पढ़ा था हमने, डिस्टॉर्शन, जो सिग्नल स्ट्रेंथ है आपकी फॉल होगी इसमें, इसमें कम होगी, इसमें बिल्कुल नहीं होगी, ठीक है। आजकल ये यूज करते हैं वाईफाई के लिए, बिकॉज इफ यू आर टेकिंग ऑनलाइन क्लासेस एंड इफ यू आर टेकिंग इफ यू आर मोर ऑन ऑनलाइन मोड, यू आर यूजिंग दिस ऑप्टिकल फाइबर। नाउ द इंस्टॉलेशन इज इजी इन ट्विस्टेड पेयर केबल एंड इंस्टॉलेशन इज फेयरली इजी एंड इज डिफिकल्ट। ऑप्टिकल फाइबर थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट होता है बिकॉज इट हैज टू बी कनेक्टेड विद वन डिवाइस, ओके, उससे उसमें कनेक्शन करना पड़ता है, फिर वायर लगानी पड़ती है, दैट इज अ बिगर टास्क। नाउ वी हैव सीन दिस वायर्ड नेटवर्क्स, ठीक है, वायर, हमने वायर के बारे में पढ़ लिया। अब कुछ वायरलेस नेटवर्क स्टूडेंट हम देखेंगे जो वायरलेस होते हैं, दैट डजंट नीड एनी वायर एंड ऑल। सो कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क दैट यूजेस एयर एज अ मीडियम, जो एयर के थ्रू उसमें जो है आपका डेटा ट्रैवल हो रहा है, दिस इज कॉल्ड अ वायरलेस नेटवर्क। So we have this most commonly used transmission media. We have this wire, microwave, we have radio wave, we have satellite. Okay, हमारे पास microwave भी है, हमारे पास radio wave भी है, we have satellite also. So what is this microwave? So these waves are high frequency wave that can be used to transmit data wirelessly over long distances. अगर हमें wirelessly data को move करना है long distances में, so this is called microwave and you can use this microwave. It consists of transmitter, receiver and the atmosphere. देख सकते हो आप atmosphere के through data travel होता है. Okay, we all have seen that tower near our houses. This is basically the data is transmitted with the help of wave that is called microwave. Okay, next we have this radio wave. So radio wave are used to transmit television and radio programs. It uses continuous sine waves to transmit audio, video and data. Okay, basically it is used for radio programs. You are sending and radio program, you can see, we are getting this radio program with help of this radio wave only. Wi-Fi has become common, world today uses radio wave, Wi-Fi भी radio wave का इस्तेमाल करता है। Now the next and the highest range पूछते हैं आपकी, तो which is the best medium, wireless medium, that is a satellite communication. So satellite accept data / signal transmitted from an earth station, इसको amplify करता है, retransmit करता है another station। Okay, ये हमने देखा था, we have seen this network interface card. So NIC is a device that is attached to each of the workstation and server and help the workstation stabilize connection. ये देख सकते हो, this is the network interface card, इसको LAN card भी हम बोलते हैं। NIC is also called terminal, ये हमने नहीं पढ़ा था, that is also called tab, that is a terminal access point, okay, और interface unit, NIU that is network interface unit। अब so student, that's all for today. And definitely in the next part we will start with MAC address and Wi-Fi card. These all devices we will see. Okay, so thank you so much. You can leave for the day. Okay.